slice. Yeah, lovely. That's good. Good. Good, girls, very nice. Very good, stop there. So the next one is that you each have a ball. You don't need to worry about the cones now. You can take the cone off the court. And we're going to do 2 balls at the same time. Okay, so you have to stay close here. So you have to play at the same rhythm as each other. And you have to try to make the ball bounce in front of your partner. Okay, so you have to say go and you start at the same time. 2 balls at the same time. It's quite difficult for them. So now, girls, you have to work out, how do you make this easier for yourselves? Good. Very good. Very good. Great. Great. Good. Remember, it's got to bounce in front of your partner. You need to hit at the same tempo, same rhythm. Okay, stop there. So again, it's important to not tell them too much, to help them to work it out for themselves. For me, that's the whole thing about teaching, is to set the exercise. You might give a tip from time to time to help them to make it a little easier, but you don't try to solve the whole problem for them. They need to be able to work it out themselves. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring you 2 on. You 2 are going to go off. So we're just going to use these orange balls again. And this time, Yoon and Nadia, your first shot is a forehand. Your second shot is a backhand. For Eileen, your first shot is a backhand, then a forehand, then a backhand, then a forehand. Your first shot is a backhand, then a forehand. Okay? So now you have to think not just about what you're doing, but you have to think about how do you make it difficult for your opponent to play the shot that they need to hit. Does that make sense, girls? So it's a forehand and then a backhand. So it's a backhand, and for you it's a backhand, then a forehand. Keep it in the boxes, keep it in the boxes. Good. Good. Make it difficult now think about what the shot that your opponent wants to hit and give them the opposite shot. So Eileen, I think we want to hit with more height over the net. More height. Much more height. Very good. Philippa and Nadia, this is good. Make it difficult for her. Make it difficult for her. That's better. Keep it in the box though. Much better. Now you want a forehand. Yoon, you have to make it difficult for her. If she wants a forehand for the next shot, you give her a backhand. Imagine you're playing Rafa and you want to keep the ball away from his forehand. You go, oh, I got to be able to hit it here. Don't give her the shot that she wants. So can you see how, it doesn't matter to me whether players can do something or not. You have to make sure that they understand what the challenge is and can they think about more than one thing at the same time. Tennis is a real thinking person's sport. If we don't help them to learn how to think, not just about what they do, but what's happening on the other side, we're not helping them to become smart match players. If you think about what you have to do when you're going to hit the ball, you have to move to it, you have to set up, you have to choose the shot, you have to choose the target area, then you have to recover and you have to play another shot. So there's a lot to think about. So your first shot is a forehand. And yours is a backhand. And hers, she wants a forehand. Good, that's more like it. So you don't give them what it is that they want. Okay, so we're going to try something. Come off, Yoon and Eileen, you can come over here just now. Nadia, you're going to play slice backhand down the tram lines, and Raya, you're going to play slice forehand in the tram lines. So you're going to play down this tram line here, so just like this. She slices it back, and you find a way to make it go slice down the line. So imagine you're running up to net to drop shot, your opponent's at the net, doubles, and you have to nudge it down the line. Okay, so have a little go at that. Forehands, yes, of course, forehands. So come out of the tram line, give yourself space to move on to it. Good. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to have Eileen, because you're left-handed, you're going to come down here. So you're going to keep doing what you're doing there, girls. And we're going to have a volleyer on here. So slice deep. This is where she is, and you want it to bounce somewhere in here. We're not doing drop shots, we're doing like slice straight. When you go. So you're going to play the slice down the line. Okay, so how do you make it, Nadia? How do you get the slice to go in the tram line? Okay, so if she does like this, the ball follows the racket, and the racket, yeah, exactly, just like that. Here we go. So you're going to use your forehand volley. So you're going to push it deep. Ignore her. This is a distraction, but it's also for coaching at the net, but it also can help to tidy up the technique of volleyers who flap. If you flap with the racket that has no strings in it, it will hit the frame, believe it or not, even though there's more space around inside the frame. Can you hit it, Raya, a little bit deeper? Good. Give me up. Good. 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 Okay. So you're going to keep pushing down here. Other three girls, you're going to come over here. You have one making the slice down the line with the backhand, one makes the slice with the forehand, and the volleyer on this side here. Bring your racket with you. That's it. Good. Good. Very. Oh. If you start to swing, you'll hit it. Okay, now switch places. So you'll need your racket, Eileen, and Nadia, take the holy racket, and I'll hold on to that one for you. Okay, so here on this side of the court, you're going slice forehand, you're going slice backhand, and Isabella, you're going to be here, and whenever you want to, you can volley or you can choose to miss. So I'll show you. Okay, so slice here down the line. Okay, so you can choose to miss or you can choose to hit. So we have just a slight variation on it in case you don't have a racket that has holes in it. You're basically just cutting the strings out of it. Where the volleyer here has the chance to bluff it or to play it, which means that the player here, if they bluff it, needs more improvisation skills. If they choose to hit it, the player here then has to make the adjustment steps with the feet to get themselves out of trouble. keep it up the tram lines, Aileen. Find a way to get it up the tram lines. Really push the ball through. Just don't think that slice means that you're just chopping and popping at it. You can be really quite aggressive with the slice. Nice. Good. Okay, one more time. Last one. Good. Okay. Okay, stop there. We're going to do one last little fun game. Cornelia, would you like to come and play this game with us? Because four-a-side is much more fun than three-a-side.
Not a choice. No.
Okay. Has anybody on here got a spare racket with them to lend to Cornelia so I don't use a baby racket? Whose is this one? That's yours. Okay, perfect. So I don't know where I put my racket actually. Have you got has somebody got a spare racket that they could lend Cornelia? No, I've got one. I just don't know where I put it. Can anybody see where I put my racket? No, it's not, because I gave it to you to play that last game. Ah, there it is, on the seat. Right, okay. So, we'll play with orange balls again. And this is a game called bobsleigh. Have you played bobsleigh before? Okay, this is a good game. So, you have all four of you on the baseline. You go number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number 1 hits the first shot, then 2, then 3, then 4. If you miss,